Last Wednesday, and this got a lot of attention, Ackman spent a full 28 minutes on live television yelling about how our country is collapsing. It's over, he said. We're done. Here's part of it.
Hell is coming, okay? Like there's a tsunami coming, right? The tsunami's coming in. You feel it in the air, right? The tide starts to roll out, okay? And on the beach, people are playing and having fun like there's nothing going on. And that is the feeling I've had for the last 2 months. And my colleagues at work, okay, thought I was a lunatic.
People were talking about Bill Ackman on CNBC earlier today, saying hell is coming, speaking to the Trump administration, shut down the economy, making a lot of sense, but also sounding very scary.
And in the last hour, we heard from Bill Ackman, who said, quote, hell is coming. Bill Miller, meanwhile, telling us just now that this is the buying opportunity of a lifetime. So who's right?
Apparently, he was making a lot of money going short on the market, turning a $27 million bet into $2.7 billion.
You think it's okay to talk down the market as a famous Wall Street person and actually talk up your own book by pushing stocks down and profiting from it? Where's the morality in that, Andrew?
Well, I think it goes beyond that, Stuart. What he did is by calling it hell, it's more than the market. In my opinion, he tried to cause some form of social chaos, which I do not agree with.
He's an amoral greedhead whose behavior adds nothing worth having to our country and often hurts us. But that's not even the worst part. After all this, Ackman is still considered a sage by his peers and fawned over relentlessly by toadies in the business press. What kind of society thinks that Bill Ackman is a role model? We should ask ourselves that.
Do you know what some U.S. senators did when they got early secret warnings about this virus? They allegedly swiftly moved to profit on it.
4 U.S. senators now under fire for selling off millions of dollars worth of stocks.
Millions of dollars worth of stock.
Sold more than $1 million in stock in mid-February.
Right before the coronavirus pandemic crashed the market.
One of the first things they did after they found out just how bad the coronavirus would be during closed-door Senate briefings was sell a huge amount of stock right before the market tanked.
Democrat Dianne Feinstein and Republicans Richard Burr, Kelly Loeffler, and James Inhofe all dumped assets following a reportedly classified all-senators briefing at the end of January.
Senator Dianne Feinstein sold up to $6 million worth.
Now all 4 of the senators are denying any wrongdoing, and Senator Burr is calling for an ethics review of his own actions.
Senator Burr himself acknowledged he sold up to $1.7 million of his own stock right before the market crashed.
Now maybe there's an honest explanation for what he did. If there is, he should share it with the rest of us immediately. Otherwise, he must resign from the Senate and face prosecution for insider trading.